Actually, you had a lot of stuff in there, so it was good. Now you want to back it up now? That's funny. Yeah. No, I agree. I like it better when you stack the score on the top of the stats. You know, score, percentage. You know, that's how I think it looks better. Yeah. I agree. Because it's kind of really an add-on that you don't even really know. I didn't honestly. I don't think I ever noticed it there. Actually, I was humping in the open there with all the lineups. I mean, it looked good. Flares. You know, although one time I took 5 instead of 6, but I think it was okay. It was on a wide shot, so I think it was okay. I'm so used to having, you know, when you don't have midcourt, you have 5 being slashed, so it's like, you know, when you look at it, you say 5, you know. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was, yeah. No. Sure. Can you take red clean here? Go ahead and roll red here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, stop red, sorry. Ernie's not ready. We're going back on camera after stats, right? Okay. So, Jerry, I got to go back on camera after stats. So, John, from you, it's score, names, stats. And stats are staying on current 2. So, eventually it'll be flaring to 7 with current 2. Go ahead and roll red. So, we'll do a little music under highlights and stats, and then we'll take it out when we go back on camera. So, what you'll do is you'll run your open. One minute back, so you're ready on your open, right? Just double check. Yeah. And Jonathan, come back. We got a little bit of an in bump on. Okay, take iron 2 here. Ernie left. Yes. Go ahead and roll it if you want. Here's your spot box coming back. No music for this, okay? And then we'll dissolve to 7 with Chiron. Okay, you can recue that. Take black. What's that? A? Okay, I'll use A come back. So we'll dissolve to A with Chiron 1. So open, dissolve to A with Chiron 1. 20 seconds to our in bump. They'll open mics and dissolve to A with Chiron 1. Stand by to roll A, Simona. No, that's good. 9, A. Stand by to roll your spot box for the open. 6, 5 to animation. 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it, and stand by to roll A, resolve to A with Chiron 1, and roll A, and dissolve it.
Welcome back to Southern California on our State Farm halftime report. USC leading Arizona 42-36.
Roll red,
and the Trojans
music.
Came out aggressive in the first half, Ernie.
Well, they certainly did, because Wise was the aggressive guy on the floor. He was hard, he was tough to guard. Boy, it was a big change in the game. Wesley to the hole as well.
Sorry, I didn't know it was
Solomon Hill kept Arizona in the game at the other end with his play. Notice how everything is going to the hole, and then that defense, those guards stepped up on Arizona, put a little bit of pressure, and into the hole. But Arabi made a big difference in this game for USC with his shot blocking, and then obviously with the scoring at the other end. Looked like a 6'3" point guard here on this reverse. This half has been about offense. The team that takes care of business on the defensive end. SC shooting 58% from the field, 4 for 7 from three-point line. They're in a great offensive rhythm, and Arizona has got to do a much better job.
Go to 4.
Well, USC turned the ball over 3 of their last 4 possessions. Solomon Hill in that last couple of minutes of play came away with a couple of picks. So we saw Arizona start to rekindle their defense.
Well, that's going to be the key for them. They were great in the preseason. It's kind of gotten away from them late. But they do a good job of pressuring guards. When they can do that, they force turnovers. They can get easy buckets, get more of a rhythm to their offense.
Somebody roll, but no.
And as for USC, they have to take better care of the ball. 10 turnovers in the first half. We'll be back to Southern California in just a moment. Can the Trojans pull off the upset?
2, 1, perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were you're going on camera after. Yeah, no worries. We got there. Yeah. You know what? If the other one to come up would have been okay. Okay, so now we'll, Bug, start a second. Oh, man. That's a close shot. Hey, Pete. You do hard camera, right? You know, maybe can you go up and do camera 2? You know, maybe we get a little better results. I got you, Ice. I got you, Ice. Yeah, okay. 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 So you can add the bug here. So, okay, we'll do the quickens rejoin coming back and dissolve to 7 with the bug. So, 2, you bring in Arizona guys, 44. How much time back? 50 seconds, okay. Okay. All right, I'll use A. Yep, okay. Thank you, I'll use A. And you'll look SC guys might coming out. Okay. Great. And we'll dissolve to A with bug. A with the bug. Bug. Because it's no more State Farm. We're and you'll look for Wise, and 2's got 44 Hill, and 6 is looking for Wise, 34 White. Yeah, okay. Answer Kyron 1 real quick, or just take it. Ready to lose it? And lose it. Same to roll your spot box. 8. Then we'll dissolve A with the bug. 6, 5. Same to roll it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Same to roll A. We dissolve to A with a bug and roll A and dissolve it. Open mics.
Ready for basketball here in the city of Angels, along with Ernie Kent, Kevin Calabro on hand. Number 11, Arizona. The 36 first half points and trailing 42-36. Take a look at some of the storylines we'll be watching here. Remember, Arizona and Oregon tied for the lead in the Pac-12 at 11-4. USC has had 7 straight losses to ranked teams. The last time they beat a ranked team, Arizona was ranked number 10 in the country. That was back in February of 2011.
You go for
14 ago.
White coming in there. Big guy, Mike. Oh, you got him on 2.
The Trojans have used the combination of this man, Deadman,
Robbie on the
bench, at 7-2, and James Blasick at 7-1 in the first half with great effectiveness. Eric Wise got USC rolling early with 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting. But Arizona, Ernie, made that adjustment. We'll see if that pays dividends. Right now, Wise will defend Hill. It was Hill on Wise in the last few minutes of the first half. Johnson, an unforced error. Wesley up the floor. Fontana had a notion of swinging outside, and the Trojans take over.
Baskets on, Jerry got SC made basket.
To be a conference champion, a team that goes deep into the tournament. Arizona started the game with Eric Wise getting a drive right down the middle of the defense, and they start the second half with the turnover. And I'm sure Coach Miller, this is the thing he needs to tighten up.
Wise 34, ready 6, take 6, ready 2, take 2, ready 3, take 3, ready 2, stay with him, take 2, ready 1, take 1.
And that's something that's kind of gotten away from him a little bit. Man, as a coach, he's searching to get it back in his team.
I saw you there, Jared, but I was cutting.
Deadman comes out with the jam set up by Wise, and it was the pass leading to the pass. It was a beauty. Wesley was trapped and got rid of it. Here's Paramount outside, triggering for 3. That's off, and Deadman with the rebound.
Just like if you're real.
Wesley dribbles into a 3 and lets it fly with ease, but way off. And Nick Johnson comes down with a rebound.
That was to shooting what Artie is the camera work. Oh, Art, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Wesley comes over to help, and the Trojans get the ball back on the double down on Tarczewski.
Well, Tarczewski that time, he was so anxious to score. He's got to understand at this level, guys understand mismatches. Everybody collapsed on him. That was an automatic inside out with maybe a 3-pointer and a drive on the outside by Wise that time. Excuse me, by Nick Johnson, I mean.
Ernie, if you're Arizona, you don't like the start here. First minute change, 9 turnovers for Arizona. And the Trojans a moment ago beat your trap easily.
He's going to come back, I'm feeling it.
Here's Fontana with a dribble penetration, and he lays it in with impunity.
Well, I didn't like the start to the game either. You talk about a classic trap game sitting here, because hopefully they're not sneaking ahead looking at a UCLA, because they've got a USC team that is really after them right now and fired up to play against a ranked team, and they're led by Gio Fontaine. He keeps his head up, very smart point guard, finishes hard at the hole.
Cap it. I was waiting for your count there. Yeah, always works. It's because it's quick. Blue online, you can take blue here. He's going to right here. He's going to draw. Yeah, I know. It happens. Yeah, I hear you. That one happened so quick. Okay, he's going to draw here. Yeah, we'll come on score than this. Oh, leave, yeah, blue up here.
USC Athletics is proud to award our winning driver $100 worth of unsurpassed Chevron with Chevron gasoline. Stop by your local participating Chevron station to purchase your very own Chevron toy car. Chevron.
So, 6, you're going to look for 14 white, and Artie, you're going to look for Hill, 44 blue. Okay. No, we're going to score first. Yeah. Just stay there, Mark. Yeah, we'll go to probably 3 with the button. Stay there, Mark. Clear it. Take 3 here with the butt. Okay. We're coming back here. Okay. We're going to ready flat out, ready fly to blue. Are we going to do it live? Right? Yeah, do it live. I didn't know you were. 7, 6, 5 to you, Mark. 4, 3. You're working. 2, 1. Where you replay to blue. Don't
you talk
roll
about an Arizona team and their defense, and here's what Sean Miller is talking about.
Okay.
First of all, you always need to have vision on ball, and there is no vision there. And then they run the play, and what's going to happen on this weak side is when we freeze it right here, he should already be in this weak side help, because there's no way he's going to stop that 7-footer from getting the ball and finishing at the hole at 6'2". That's an automatic dump. That's the defensive intensity, focus, mental that has been lost in this Arizona team that Coach Miller knows. We talked about it today. He knows he needs to get it back, because their destiny and where their season will go to lies in their defense. They score well enough. They've got to defend better.
Dedmon held his 6 minutes of play in the first half because he picked up his second foul, and he is foul prone. And so USC goes to the other 2 sets of 7-footers. And here comes Solomon Hill into the lane. Going right to the cup.
Hill, ready 6.
JT Terrell with the foul. That is his second.
Ready across the Chiron. And
there's 2 players on the floor that are very difficult to guard. And one of them from USC is Eric Wise. You just can't guard him because he's so strong. He can put it on the floor. He gets to the hole. You look at that body on him. And then the other one is the guy at the free throw line, Solomon Hill, who's like a point guard forward, who's strong, big, can put it on the hole, and can just bully his way to the hole. Both of those players have an ability in their skill set to get into the lane and finish at the bucket.
This may be one of the nights where the Cats, if they're going to survive, are going to have to be carried by Solomon Hill. 14 points for Hill as he calmly hits a couple of free throws. Sean Miller now imploring his team to get a stop here. Fontana off the high screen. Wise make that Terrell catch and shoot, and he nails the 3. Now JT Terrell, who was quiet in the first half, letting the offense come to him, has been on a real hot streak of late. He has 7 points in this one.
Well, the coaching staff has been talking to him about the difference between good shot, bad shot, and he's been very selective to shoot good shots. He talked to me today, what's a good shot? I said, one that's wide open, you know you can make.
Dedmon with a stop recovers the ball, triggering a 2-on-1. Fontana hangs in the air, score the bucket, and a blocking foul. This will be on Lions, and it will send Gio Fontana to the free throw line.
Fly to blue. And roll it. What's next?
The first thing is a great point guard in Fontana. Always has his head up. Finds JT Terrell, then knocks it down. And then at the other end, he makes the right play. Give it up early. Make that defense guess. And in that time, he finishes himself. Has an opportunity to go to the line for a 3-point play. Excellent point guard.
Pardon me, Ernie, but you can't say enough about those 7-footers. Stands up, perfectly vertical, gets a piece, controls the ball. Great outlet pass, 2-on-1 here.
Only team in the country with 3 7-footers.
Yeah, it's too long. Thanks, sir.
Well, you know, you look toward that tournament coming up
now I'm going full
in Las Vegas, and you know, USC's got all the components to be one of those teams that could surprise you. Lions turns the corner, and there is Dedmon waiting for him, and the foul on Dedmon is his 3rd. And now Bob Cantu is going to have to go to his bench.
Well, when I talk about the only team, I mean USC and Florida State are the only 2 teams in the country with 3 7-footers.
Show me Fontaine one way.
Tarzuski's going to go home tonight, and he's going to get in his bed, and he's going to have nightmares of bigness over the top of him.
I'm ready on Fontaine if you want.
Not 3, but 3 with all different kind of bodies, big, strong, athletic bodies as he's having to defend. There's one of him having to guard 3 of them.
And it makes it difficult for somebody like Lyons who likes to get into gaps and cracks and explore the paint, probe, go to the glass, create some stuff. It's been very difficult for Arizona so far. He's 6 of 10 at the line as he hits the first.
Take 2, Rudy 6. Take 6, Rudy 4. Take 4. Deadman sitting, 31.
Deadman gets a seat, and Robbie is back in.
Good stuff. Wise got fouled.
Collides out there with Ashley and a walk.
SC coach on 2. 2. Take 2.
Again, though, when he makes up his mind, he's getting to a spot with that ball. He gets there because of that body can initiate contact and take contact and still get there.
Arizona on the road shooting 37% tonight against a determined Trojan defense. 3 minutes gone by. In the second half, number 11 Arizona in trouble. Lyons to the inline, and he had trouble trying to find Parham on the inline. It was deflected out of bounds with 18 to shoot.
Take 2.
Nice touch by the Trojans.
31. Take 1.
Arizona has been lethargic from the start.
21 blue, watching on 5.
Knocks down a mid-range jump shot.
Take 6. 31.
Brandon Ashley, the freshman from San Francisco,
I went to you, but he
California.
kind of turned on you. He went turned to the side.
Been very productive coming off the bench over the last 4 games.
Well,
Kevin
you're supposed to work with these
started in
guys.
that interim.
Hand signals.
Inside is Arabi, doubled on the block, and he threw it away right to Solomon Hill, who anticipated the bailout to Wise. Hill, great pass inside. Parham makes himself available at the cup and laid it in.
Take 2. Rudy 6. Take 6.
And a timeout called by USC. Too many turnovers. They lead by 7.
Well, what happened in that last play was they made the decision, Arizona, that they're going to double team Arabi on the side because he's just a load to handle. And off of the double team, they had him throw it away and gave an opportunity for Solomon Hill to do what he does best. Find open players, finds Parham for the layup there.
Go to 2. Ready Fleur to 7 with current 2.
U of A on a 6-0 run right now to pull within 7. Coming up next, more great action. Arizona State coming off a Saturday home loss to Washington. Crosstown at Pauley Pavilion to take on the UCLA Bruins. Sunday they defeated these Trojans here at
stay with
the
one
Galen
white
Center.
Mike point guard.
Some outstanding point guards.
Ready up to 6. Go to 6.
Take it on Larry
Drew. I didn't know it was full
screen. Take it on the upperclassmen.
They're both really smart point guards that understand the game. It is going to be an outstanding matchup. And you look at the assist leaders in the conference. Larry Drew right there at 7.6, one of the best in the country. And player of the week, Justin Cobb down there at 4.6 with player of the week. Dahi Carson, that's an excellent group of guards. This conference is greatly
I thought it was lower third up the 2 guards you were talking about, yeah.
36 with a jab left, goes right, and blows by Brandon Ashley to lay it in.
And say it again, lay it in.
Yeah.
He's getting into that racket an awful lot.
Good response after the timeout.
I didn't want to have to stitch up in the flare. The last second, that's why I said dissolve.
Here's Parham mid-block right. Goes to work double. Sneaks it inside. He can't finish, but he's fouled, and Arabi picks up his 3rd foul. So Deadman with 3, Arabi with 3, Blasick in the wings when we come back with the Trojans leading number 11, 53-44.
Clear. I started coughing there. I got twice. Got caught this morning. That is one ugly dude, isn't it, Jerry? Who's Hugler, him or Art? Oh, Art, that was mean. That was just mean. That was not fair. People might think I don't like you. They might be right, but yeah, they'd be right? Oh, you went there. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. And the lawsuit, the sexual harassment. Did you ever hear about that one? Oh, that's one of the best. Okay. Mikey, you're going to take red clean here. And go ahead, roll red. 6, you'll be looking for Gio Fontaine 1 white. And then 2, you're going to look for Lions 2 blue. Doing a point guard comparison. Okay. Take insert Kyron 1 here. Go ahead and take 5 with Kyron 1 here. I'm going to come back here. Pete, you just hold that shot. Okay. Okay, so you can put the bug in here. So we're going to fly out the bug next, and we'll dissolve the red. We'll track red under. I see you there, Jerry. I see you, Mike. Yeah, sure, you can put a little music under that. A little highlight music. Sure, why not? 20 back. Pete, don't do anything. You're perfect the way you are. Don't ever change. Don't go change it. 9, 8. Ready to fly out the bug, ready to stop the red. Ready to track red under with music. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Ready to fly out the bug. And
we talked about the matchup early in the game. Let's talk about outstanding point guard play in a conference that is known for his point guards. Gio Fontaine pulls up, knocks down the jumper, and then he keeps in direct traffic and says, wait a minute, I'll keep it myself, and finish at the hole as well. And here he is again. He comes down, he surveys, goes up and scores. This conference is greatly improved in his guard play. And here's the matchup again. When you talk about his ability to understand what's going on, 10 points to Mark Lyons has 7. And he's dominating the point guard play right now. And we talk about a conference full of point guards. In the old school days, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Gary Payton. In the new school, Aaron Brooks, Luke Ridnour, Isaiah Thomas, Tony Roten. I mean, this conference is just loaded with NBA point guards. If you do not have a point guard that's of NBA caliber,
Russell Westbrook,
you don't have a great chance of winning this conference. I even forgot about Russell Westbrook, didn't I?
You did.
Wow. Drew Holiday. You going to keep going? 2 more All-Stars. It is the conference that is made for guards because in the West again, we're still living on the Magic Johnson days with the Lakers of Showtime, and it's much more up-tempo in the West. Gets guards ready, more ready for NBA action. That's why you have so many great guards in the NBA that have come out of this conference.
Fontaine has really responded well, too, running from the torn ACL he suffered in an exhibition game last year in Brazil. He was out the year, and he has come back now for the Trojans, who were stricken with injuries last year. JT Terrell double clutches over the clutter and banked in a teardrop. 55-46, USC leading Arizona with 15.5 minutes left in the game.
And they're doing it with dribble, drive, basketball. They're putting everything on the floor and attacking the basket. They'll knock down a jumper or two from time to time, but they are getting layups. And again, I think maybe a zone might be in order to see them if they could stand around a little bit and shut down some of that drive game.
We know the Trojans will turn it over. They average nearly 14 a game, and in this one, they've already given it away 12 times. Arizona scored 17 points off turnovers. Fontaine taking care of the ball here with 16 to shoot.
Sometimes coaches want to know why. Fans want to know why you would not go to a zone. Well, I think Sean Miller has challenged his team to toughen up their man-to-man because he knows that's their destiny. They've got to toughen up and play better defense.
Fuller went right to the link to Jarrett that he wanted. Jarrett comes right back and beats Wesley on the end line for the two-hand jam.
And I'll say it again, they can score pretty easily. They can score more if they start to play more lockdown defense, and that's gotten away from them.
7-point lead Arizona. We're in break zone, right, Rob?
Fontaine negotiates by a trap, throws to Wesley. Fuller flashing. Vlasic came back in after the timeout and screen high.
Nice.
Fontaine trying to shake lines with a reach in and a foul. And this is going to be on Kevin Perrin.
Fly to blue. And fly to blue.
We talk about Arizona, what's missing right now. It's just defense. They open up lanes. There's no weak side help. There's a reach. I call that the French fry defense. Reach and get burned.
Go to 2.
And they just went right by them again to the hole and get another layup. So again, when you look at the number of layups in this game by USC, Arizona could be up 10 if they would just shut down the layups in the drive game.
So Mike,
of USC.
34 paint points for the Trojans, 22 for Arizona.
And keep in mind, that ball did not start in the paint in most of those cases. Only 2 or 3. It's been driven to the paint.
Fuller nearly used 5 seconds to get it in bounds. Montana will handle, sets the floor. Plenty of time, 31 on the shot clock.
What a battle between these two in front of us. Solomon Hill, Eric Wise, two physical basketball players.
Jordan Mays.
Really handling each other right now. And I'm going to tell you what.
3-6.
They cannot, and no one else on the floor can guard Solomon Hill but Eric Wise. And no one else on the floor can guard Eric Wise but Solomon Hill, because they're both so physically gifted and they play so hard and they're so tough that when any kind of switch happens, it's going to be a foul or score.
I may let you
Wise draws the foul. He heads to the line. Jordan Mays is in the lineup now for Arizona. Mays, the junior from Los Angeles. Gabe York came off the bench in the first half. Sean Hill now going to his upperclassmen.
Your free throw, Jared. Shooter there.
Hill pushing all the buttons here. The number 11 team down by 7. As Wise hits one of the two. It's an 8-point Trojan lead. Nick Johnson surveys. Vlasic brings it off. A bad exchange from Solomon to Ashley. It gets out of bounds, and Ashley did not look the ball into the midst.
Well, not only that, he's got to catch it with one hand, and you've got to look it in. You've got to catch it with 2 hands. He just sticks one mid out there and tries to catch it with one hand. That's no way to play the game. You've got to catch that with 2 hands, and then the next thing he needs to do, that's far away from the bucket. Rip through, square up, shot fake, put it on the floor, go dunk.
10 turnovers on Arizona.
Looking great.
Ashley will get a seat.
This could be superior.
Trojans upset Arizona back in February of 2011 when they were ranked number 10. Nice pass inside of Vlasic. Had it ripped away, but there is the opportunistic Fuller. The ball came right to him and he laid it in. And USC leads by 10.
Solomon Hill did a good job of coming over and helping that time, but no weak side help as Parham steps up and hits another 3. And right away, Coach Miller calls the timeout because that needs to be an adjustment again. Try to get Tarczewski back in the game, Mark Lyons back in the game. They've got to get more defensive presence, more of a defensive mentality on the floor because they're giving up way too many layups at this end.
Sean Miller went to 30-second timeout with his ball club now trailing by 7, 13-13 left. And Arizona on the ropes to a hot shooting USC team at home, 63%. Coming up on Thursday night on the Pac-12 Network, the 12th ranked Stanford Cardinal head into Alaska Airlines Arena to duel the Washington Huskies. Live coverage beginning at 7 Pacific only on the Pac-12 Networks. Number 4, Stanford.
Flared 4, you're working.
Tara Vanderveer, you look at Vivian Stringer joining that 900 win club with all those great women's coaches. Tara Vanderveer will be there one day as well. Outstanding coach, and I've said this before, not just amongst women. I'm talking about any coach in the country. She is outstanding. So that was an excellent group of women that are sitting there with their 900 victories. And you got another one in this conference in Tara Vanderveer.
Byron Wesley trying to break down Mays. Does. Slides in, but missed the layup. Parham trying to push it out of backcourt. We're going to set up for another 3 in transition. Tipped up by Fuller, kept alive by Vlasic. It goes over the glass and out of bounds, and Arizona will take it.
6. Take 6.
Dedman will come back in for the redhead Vlasic.
Dedman, 14 white. Coming in, ready 5. Take 5. Ready 2. There he is. Yep, take 2. Nice. Ready 1.
Bob Cantu, the interim coach here at USC, 5-5 as the interim head coach. And he's using a 3-headed monster at the pivot tonight to great effectiveness.
And it's tallying too. I bet Artie's probably going, I'm having a really good conference. I'm shooting my ass off.
Parham defended by Fuller. Hill steps out. 16 to shoot.
Yeah, really.
Hill drives and kicks. Boy, Mays is doing it. Knocks down a 3. Jordan Mays has been a shooting slump. 23% from 3. Picked a great time early to knock that one down. It pulls Arizona to within 4.
Well, it pulls them within 4, but again, let's see what it does to their defensive intensity at this end. And you talk about that 3-headed monster with those 7-footers. You might want to take them off the floor and go small if you're Arizona.
In a break zone.
Wise puts it on the deck on the rip through, and he's fouled by Hill. And a timeout on the court. Number 11, Arizona, showing signs of life. But USC holds the lead.
And fly the bucket.
60-56.
Take 4.
Come back to Southern California after these words.
2, 1. Still here, and look. Boy, if Simona, if you'd queued that up, in this half, we could have used it. Jeez. Gosh, Simona. You know what? If we had a guy back there running tape, that wouldn't happen. Oh, Simona, that was mean. That was mean. Take her mirror away. Oh, I didn't say that, Simona. You want Lucina to come back? Promo coming back? Okay. We'll come right back to red, right? Okay. So we'll become black. Yep. That's your card one here for a moment. And Barty, you'll be looking for Arizona coach. Right back to that, correct? Okay, just okay. Yeah, got it. And then score, and then that. You got it. You got it. Pete, I'll use you here, or Jerry, I'll use you. That's cute. I'll use you. Come back. So it'll be black up on red. We'll be tracking red with music for that Las Vegas. Yeah. We'll black and up on red. Yes. So black up on red, dissolve the 4 with the bug, and then dissolve the 2. And like that. Yep. So yeah, I'll do Arizona coach first, and then Mike, you've been looking for SC coach. Thanks, buddy. You're the score, Jerry. We're in black. Ready up on red, ready to track red with the mic here for Vegas Pro Bowl. About 40 seconds to you there, Jerry. 9, 8 to Vegas promo. 6, semi-roll red, ready, fade up on red. 4, 3, 2. Roll it and up on a track at Mike.
March Madness heads to the desert this March for the first time ever. Catch all the action of Pac-12 men's basketball under the bright lights of Las Vegas at the world-famous MGM Garden Arena. March 13th to the 16th. Visit pac-12.com/tickets or ticket and hotel information.
Dissolve it.
Ernie Kent, Kevin Calabro on hand here in Los Angeles, California.
Woo!
Yes, the Trojans lead number 11 Arizona 60-56.
Dissolve to 2. Red card 1 and
Arizona.
At it. That's him.
Turned the ball over 10 times,
shooting
shooting 46% here on the road, led by Solomon Hill with 14 points.
USC, take 6 to the backside.
And USC with Bob Cantu, their interim coach, 5-5 with this coach. Red hot at home, 62%, 5.
Jerry, they almost screwed you, or screwed us.
Of 9 from 3 on the inbounds. Wise has been nearly unstoppable tonight, Ernie. After the timeout, he's wide open.
They're so slow.
Nice they took Solomon Hill out of the game. Eric Wise's eyeballs just lit up because he realizes now there's nobody on the floor physically that can handle him and shut him down.
I'd rather say that for free throws.
Out of USC's 62 points, 36 of those points are in the paint by drives. And this time,
we have to 3, stay with the guy that blocked 14.
But again, he's a 7-footer. He doesn't need to swing. That's where he gets a lot of cheap ticky-tack fouls. Swinging, swatting, putting his arms over the top. And all you got to do is play 7 feet. Put your arms straight up and make that defender make the basket. Because I'm going to say something. Your best basketball teams make more free throws than their opponent attempts. And that's a good indication of a team on defense that doesn't foul.
Cross back, 33.
Dedmon with his 4th foul's got to exit. So Arizona's 15 of 20 at the line. And USC is 3 for 7.
Other team.
And Mark Lyons steps up there. He has 9 points on 9 of 13 shooting at the free throw line. USC leading by 4. Fontaine goes to work, had it jabbed away.
Can't run his camera for him.
Karzewski has it dislodged right to Wise. Fontaine will get another opportunity.
Corey, is he weeping uncontrollably? Is he missing?
Robbie comes to the ball side. Fontaine will drive, cuts between defenders. Outside to the left. Aaron Fuller on the elbow, knocks down a jump shot.
That was all Gio Fontaine when to put it on the floor. He drew 2 defenders and made the right play. Let me tell you something about this Arizona team. The last 2 years, they were 3rd and 5th in the country with 3-point shooting percentage defense. This year,
6-point game
they're
here.
at number 250 in the country. That's a big drop-off with your defense. Offense, they're fine. They do a good job of scoring. Got a lot of weapons, but it's the defensive end of the floor where this team is struggling. That's a big difference from where they've been the last couple of years.
Club shooting 36% against him this year. Fontaine lost the handle on the ball. And the turnovers continue to hurt USC. That's 14 tonight.
He lost the handle on the last one, but on this one, he threw two people, got it off to made a great pass there, boy. Just a good opportunity to regain his composure and strength and gave Aaron Fuller a nice little 15-foot jump shot.
Mays, Tarczewski, Hill, Lyons, and Ashley on the floor for Arizona. Lyons outside for three. Wild shot. Ball deflected right to Tarczewski. Robbie blocks it. He had three in the first half. Wise comes up with it, and Fontaine again.
But changed my name
to
Robbie.
Difficulty pushing the ball. Finds Wise. This is Arabi. He has a dislodge. Right to Wise. Right to the rim.
Wise, 34.
And he is knocked down in a foul.
Arabi, and ready flight A and flight A. Talking to Robbie.
Robbie again. Tarczewski doesn't realize 55. How big he is. He goes up soft on this shot, and he knocks it out there again. With his play in this ball game, we've given him the Motel 6 six-man of the game.
Perfect.
And I'll tell you what, he's not a little man. He is a big man with very good ball skills, very good defensive focus tonight in this ball game because he's been outstanding offensively in the last couple of games.
From Cairo, Egypt, transferred out of Rice this past fall. Eric Wise to the free throw line. He's been outstanding. He was fouled by Tarczewski, who's picked up 3 fouls. And Wise now with 17 on the night. 5 over his season average.
I spent 7 years myself in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East, and I spent some time traveling quite a bit, and I told him, I said, you're the biggest Egyptian I've ever seen. He's got great size, but what a wonderful young man. He's got a great sense of humor, handles himself well, and it's hard to be a big guy with that big old body because everybody looks at you, expects you to be a basketball player and a good one too. It takes a lot of composure to handle your size and a lot of confidence, and really, it takes time to develop self-esteem being that big.
Missed 3 leads to a run out for the Trojans. Tapping it from the corner. J.T. Terrell with a 3-pointer. And USC now has taken that double-digit lead again, up 11, as Hill goes right back to the cup. Laid it in, 9:36 remaining. And the Trojans leading by 9. Arizona ranked 11th in the country.
Remember again, the last couple years, Arizona 3rd and 5th in the country with 3-point field goal percentage defense. This year they're ranked 250. That's a big drop-off in your defense. Sean Miller's teams usually always defend the 3. They're tough, hard-nosed defensive teams, and this team here is yet to get that identity.
Gio Fontaine drives into the teeth of the defense. Tarczewski was there leading the Lions on an opportunity. Nick Johnson's follow tip jam is off. Arabi with the recovery.
Let me tell you something for young players. You got Solomon Hill, a lights-out 3-point shooter in the country. Never, ever fake to the guy that's open and try to make the play yourself. Get the ball up to the guy that's open and let him get a great look at a 3 because he would have knocked it down.
USC shooting 63% from the field. 60% on 6 of 10 from beyond the arc.
Drives me crazy when a player fakes to the guy that's open to take his shot.
Fontaine to the baseline, and Lyons thought he had position along the end line, but picks up his 3rd foul.
He may have thought he did, but Gio Fontaine is dominating this game right now in terms of that matchup between the two, because that was with his left hand. He put it down and went hard, turned the corner, and drew the foul.
31. 36 on Mays. Take 6. Who's coming off there, Marco? 32's got him. Take 2.
USC is led by as many as 13. They're up 9 with 8:34 remaining, and Lions will get a breather.
Well, he made 2 key mistakes on one end of the floor. He didn't give the ball up to Solomon Hill, who was wide open. He faked and then missed the layup. And on the other end, he gets beat by the point guard. You can't have those compounding mistakes like that in a ball game of this magnitude.
How about the over-the-shoulder catch by Arabi at midcourt on the inbounds? Fontaine doubled, hedging outside of Jarrett, trying to recover. Wise takes it at him. Finds Fontaine, 17 to shoot. Little hesitation, spin.
Oh, great play. 3-2, take 2. Wow.
That was an old Marcus Johnson yucca.
I wanted good. I wanted to go.
You just felt it coming. He had great composure. He looked at the clock. He backed it out. He looked at it again and just made a great step-back jumper basketball play. This is an old school playground play here. Where you look him down. This is when you know you have game. When you can look him down, spin on him, step back, nothing but net.
Capper.
Gio Fontaine in the hood, playing hard.
Yaka.
Yaka.
Nice work. It looks really nice. Yeah, he did good, didn't he? Clear for 90. Sure, take blue here if you would. He's going to lose your bug here. He's going to draw here, yeah. Yeah. USC 1 minute back. We got A for billboards. Go ahead and roll A, Simona. Jonathan, we got billboards on
Pac-12
A.
basketball is brought to you by
And you can
State
re-cue it,
Farm.
Simona, put it on a tuned audio. Okay. So Ryan knows score. So you good? Go ahead and take A. So we'll right to it. Oh, score and then right to it? Okay. So Mark, if they're still going, I'll use you here for score. And then, Artie, you're going to be looking for Geo, number 1. Geo. No, yeah, we're going to billboards. Yeah, well, you can take A. You go and take A. Yeah, you go and take it. Yeah, no, it's okay. And then we'll either dissolve 3 with the bug or 7 with the bug. 9, 8. Same at roll A. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can roll A. Track it. 1. Real Mike's
basketball is
3
brought
with
to you
the
by
bug.
State
Next,
Farm.
Marco.
For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state.
And then we'll go to blue.
And by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the
Open
game's
mics,
most refreshing beer.
And open mics and dissolve it. Flat out,
We said USC was on pace to score 80 points at the end of that first half. Now let them score pace to score about 90. And let me tell you why. Because this team, if you freeze it right there, here's the problem with Arizona. They get beat off the dribble way too much. And then when you get beat off the dribble, you end up getting into the lane, freeze it again. They've got 4 defenders drawn to the basketball. Hey, this team last year, 5th in the country three-point shooting defense. 2 years ago, they were 3rd. This year, they're 250. They give up way too many three-point shots. And Gio Fontaine, he knows this. He is doing a great job of running this team. 12 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 7 assists. Excellent heady point guard play. Has them up 11 in this game and in control of the game.
After the timeout, they come out and Jarrett knocks down a three-point shot. It's an 8-point USC lead. Now the Trojans shooting 12 of 16, 75% here in the second half. Turn the ball over just 4 times. They've done a better job of controlling the ball.
And Coach Miller finally goes to the zone to see if he can slow this team down and get them to stand around a little bit. They're giving up way too many points, over 40 points in the paint. See if you can make them shoot it. Think about it a little bit and maybe turn it away trying to dissect this 2-3 zone.
9 to shoot. Fontaine will give it up.
They lost the rhythm.
Wise has been good all night long. Alvin lands with a thud. Arabi has position inside. Nope, they say he reached over the top. The foul on Arabi. That is his 4th.
33. 36, 6.
So Dedman with 4, Arabi with 4, and James Blasick on the bench with 2. 3 7-footers for USC.
See if Arizona can get another bucket here to put a little bit more pressure on USC when they come down and put that zone on them to score to keep this lead.
Grant Jarrett, the freshman, swings it across to the other freshman, Tarczewski. Sets the high screen for Nick Johnson.
How about Arabi in the ball screen?
Moved his feet extremely well, and Johnson throws it away. Wesley intercepts.
Watch bench
They tried to attack him twice in the ball screen, and both times he got the body down low, moved his feet, and did a good job of containing the dribbler.
Arizona's turned it over 12 times.
Back to the 2-3 zone. We'll see what Arizona does. Gio Fontaine wants to put it on the floor. And
Eric Wise, the teardrop over Tarczewski. Rattled it in, and Eric Wise now has 18 points, 8 of 11 shooting.
That was all created by Fontaine, who put it on the floor and did the right thing. You attack a zone, particularly a 2-3 zone, with the pass to the middle or the drive to the middle. Excellent job.
And an illegal screen set by Tarczewski.
Very flat of red.
And that's problematic. That's the fourth foul on the Arizona big man.
Gio Fontaine is all in control of this game. Whether it's man or zone, he has the ability to break you down off the dribble. We saw the illustration before, blowing by Solomon Hill in the man. He blows by Arizona again, even in the zone. He's created all the play on the floor because he's forcing the defense to collapse and rotate.
St. Anthony's High School in Patterson, New Jersey goes back to work. He spun into the air. And coming up with the ball is Jarrett. Outlets to Parham.
I thought he was standing there. And then he jumped.
They'll find Lions trailing into the lane. Arabi made it tough. Tarczewski finds it, lays it in, and they cut the lead to 8.
Take 6. Ready, 1. Take 1. I just say that so they can find him.
5:40 remaining here in this game. Number 11, Arizona trying to claw their way back into it. And the Trojans leading by 8 with possession now.
And they've gone back to the man-to-man because they gave up 2 buckets in the zone. They gave up penetration so easy.
Yes.
Wise, good ball fake. Great move by Jarrett and sends in another beauty with touch. How about this game? Wise is having 22 points earning.
We talk about Fontaine, but Eric Wise also, both of them to be players of the game because Eric Wise is unguardable in this game.
Up 11 of the Trojans, 5 minutes remaining. Lions comes across the screen, kicks to Parham, the extra pass Jarrett for 3. That's dancing off. Rebound deflected right to Parham. Extends the right arm away from defenders and laid it in.
36, take 6. That wasn't him. That's right, we got him right there.
Sean Miller's yelling at Garrett saying you got to stay down. And again, that's a young player that bites on that head fake. And when you bite on the head fake again, you want to make defenses have to rotate 1, 2, 3 times. That's when you know you're running good offense, when you can get them to rotate.
Wise wants it again, gives way to Terrell. 18 to shoot.
They're really banging inside the 2 centers.
They lob it to Arabi. Deflected away, collision. Arabi careens into Parham, knocks him out of bounds, and Arabi is gone. That is his 5th foul.
Take 6. Flight of blue and flight of blue. And Fontaine Artie.
You know, this game is about pick and roll and breaking down defenses. You can see again, Eric Wise, the shot fake, gets that mid-range game, doesn't go all the way in and challenge Tarczewski. He pulls up and shoots a little floater over the top. Great heads-up play by 2 outstanding players, Gio Fontaine and his smart play. And again, Eric Wise and his ability to have that mid-range game. If you look at Arabi there, boy, he did a good job on the floor, but just too aggressive on that last play.
And Eric Wise now is coming out, and Aaron Fuller will step in for USC as Parham goes to the free throw line.
Good job by Bob Cantu. 4:22 to go. Get a little break for Eric Wise to catch a little breather right now. Probably put him back in. You know, after the timeout, you rest them through the timeout right now and get them fresh down the stretch for you.
Parham with 16 points in the free throw. Parham coming off a season-high 19.7 rebound performance against Washington State in the game.
I haven't really noticed him doing it.
6 from 3. Second free throw is off. And Dedmon with the rebound.
That's close, wasn't it?
So here come the Trojans now, leading 75-68. 4:15 remaining.
Yeah. I mean,
now it's up to somebody other than Wise to score the basketball. JT Terrell has been hot, double figures, 11 of the last 12. Bob Cantu will call the timeout with 4:03 remaining here in Los Angeles.
Well, they want to make sure they stay aggressive here because, again, it's too much time in this game to pull it out and run the clock and try to delay game and take time off. That's when you tend to turn the ball over. They've been an aggressive team. The reason they got the lead in this game is because number 1 right there. Gio Fontaine has been outstanding with the ball, and Eric Wise, who's getting a breather right now. Fontaine with his penetration kick. Fontaine with the penetration and kick. Eric Wise because he has an ability just to take anybody off the dribble and score. So, hey, keep this young man aggressive right now for about another 2 minutes in the game. Then you go to your delay game and close it out. But right now, you are a good aggressor. You're in league. So stay attacked.
Like point guards, we've got more coming your way. Jaheim Carson, Arizona State having an outstanding year. Larry Drew, UCLA across town in the matchup. Take a look at the assist leaders and Justin Cobb and Cal. Cal bears maybe the hottest team right now in the Pac-12. USC will bring it in bounds. Fontaine has got it deflected off of Ashley and out. As this 5-second count was perilously close. Cantus is bailing out.
He made a smart play without having to burn a timeout. He just knocked it off the defender's feet. How smart was that basketball play? Let's talk about that later. And saving a timeout with under 4 to go, that's pretty heady basketball play.
Here's Fontaine. Hesitation dribble with the left. Skips it outside. Fuller will raise, and he is fouled by Tarczewski. And Tarczewski has fouled out of the game.
For Arizona.
Ever foul a jump shooter, because if you foul a jump shooter, you might get stuck in traffic. No traffic tonight because everybody's in the building watching this ball game.
Yeah, it's great scenics. Yeah. Fuller for 90. Just take a red clean if you would here, Joey. You got it. So, Artie, you're going to look for Fontaine, and you're going to look for 20 white, Mikey. Oh, cute, Joey. So, Ryan, I probably won't do score here because I'll go. So we're going to come right back to red. We'll add Karen 1 for a couple plays, and we'll lose it, and then we'll do a flare off that. That's cute, Jared. We'll come right back to it, right? You go ahead and take red online here. Yep. We're good. You got it. All set. And I'm all set, man. I'll try to get him before action here, Jared. Cute little girl. You little highlight music over red here, Jonathan. Nice job back there, too, Jonathan. Thank you. 9. Yes. 7. 7 to roll red. Ready to check with the music and mics. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the check at music. Ready to add Karen 1.
Our Quicken Loans amazing play of the game is the teamwork of these two young men. Fontaine, get it to his running mate, JT Terrell, and certainly he knows what to do with it, too. The hole high off the glass, and then again, that hard penetration, the draw, the kick, and the 3.
Go to 2. Yep,
Quicken Loans, amazing play of the game is the teamwork of two outstanding basketball players that are having an amazing game on top of it. Gil Fontaine, 12 points. Look at 2 of 3 from the three-point line. JT Terrell, 12 points. 2 of 4 from the three-point line. The thing I like is Fontaine has
That's
the
good
9
producing.
assists.
Take 2.
Been the ultimate point guard in this game.
Nice stuff,
talking
Aaron.
to his teammates, leading his team, quarterbacking his team, and I want to see him have the ability now, unlike they did against Cal, unlike they did against UCLA, close out this basketball
You're
game.
working. You're ready,
We're in position to win it. Now he has to close it out.
1 and fly it. Cute. You got the shooter.
Fuller at the line. He is one of 5 Trojans in double figures tonight. Fuller with 11.
Sure.
Eric Wise leads him with 22. And after the timeout, Eric Wise has come back out onto the court for USC. Here's Fuller at the line.
32.
Well, Fuller will come in now after the made free throw. Or make that Wise coming in after the made free throw. Wise with 22 points. Fuller will go to the bench.
Now here's why this is going to be a tough time for Arizona, because you got
left.
Jared on the floor.
9-point lead.
That's going to have a hard time matching up. And Brandon Ashley, USC has a small team on the floor outside of Dedman.
So 20-second roll.
He's the big guy on the floor, but they got a mismatch on the floor. When they get the ball back, Arizona's going to have a hard time guarding them with all those ball handlers on the floor.
Tarczewski's fouled out. Hill will roll into the lane and went to the body of Wesley in a foul. This is going to be called on Terrell for the reach.
I thought this was pretty good defense here because he moved his feet, and when the player made the contact, he did everything right. He arched his back. He got his hands back. That was a tough call there for him.
Solomon Hill. And the free throw is short. Arizona 17 of 24 from the line.
Here's Byron Wesley, does everything right. He's moving his feet. He moves his feet. He arches his back. Solomon Hill makes all the contact. Byron Wesley did everything right on that play. He even put his hands back, made no effort to block the shot or create a foul there. Tough call for him.
Yeah, but they called a foul on Terrell apparently.
Oh, then it was a reach somewhere. I got you.
Reach around. And even then, I thought it was.
He stumbled
down the floor on Parham. That was a botched fast break. Here's Hill the other way. Into the lane, tried to step through and draws the foul on Eric Wise. What happened to the Trojans that last trip down, Ernie?
Well, what happened is, let's keep track of the time and score right here, because that's a big swing in the game. When you get a steal and you basically have a dunk, the first problem was the offensive player taking the dribble and not just hitting it in the head with the pass, because he gave the defense an opportunity to get back. You do not need to take a dribble. The dribble slows it down. The pass is much faster than the dribble.
I'll get big final score from you, and then I'll go to roll out, and then I'll do the rest of the
completely lost his focus and was not able to finish. He took a dribble, wanted to dunk, but he probably could have just taken a one-step dunk.
Hill splits a pair of free throws.
It goes from a possible.
Inbounds, Wesley's double teamed, and Mays down there reaches in to draw the foul.
4 and 22 white combination.
Boy, they go from an opportunity to have a 10-point lead and give up the 2 free throws.
Take 6. Arizona
and
coach
sitting there now.
32. Take 2.
With only a 6-point lead in the game, giving up free throws. So
take 4.
USC missed a great opportunity to stretch the game open a little bit with that last play.
Yep, up 8 points with 3:16 to go and what appeared to be an easy bucket. So here comes Byron Wesley now to the line. 4-2 shots, the 1-and-1.
Not only the easy bucket, but then they come down and compound it with the foul and give up the 2 free throws. So 1 free throw, I should say. So again,
Wesley's first free throw attempt of the night is good.
Usually if you're not blocked, to repeat.
USC shooting 61% from the field here at home. 6 of 10 from 3 against this Arizona defense that has shown signs of cracking in their last 5 games. Tarczewski's out, 5 fouls.
Jared and Ashley need to pound the boards here because they have a size advantage with the height they have on the floor. And their shot goes up underneath the pound, but Dedmon forces Solomon Hill into a tough shot.
They're down by 8.
And now you want to be smart here. When in doubt, pull it out.
Well, can he say that?
8-point lead for USC with
I know it's
2:50
Gable,
remaining.
but come on. Whoa.
Perham defends the perimeter, working on Gio Fontaine.
Well, I put Jared in a ball screen. There's no way he can guard Fontaine coming off that screen, and you got an opportunity for Wise to pop and shoot as well.
Fontaine turns the corner to the end line, loops it outside of Terrell.
Take 2.
And Terrell got a late start to the ball, threw it out of bounds.
Well, the play was to Eric Wise. As a point guard, you got to understand in the field when you got 2 guys. Jared, went with him that time, and Eric Wise was wide open at the elbow. As Fontaine didn't get an opportunity to see him.
16 turnovers on USC tonight. Lyons drives and kick. Jarrett for 3. That's off. And tipped out of bounds by Perham. USC will get it, leading by 8 with 2:20 remaining in the game.
Remember, they want to stay the aggressor in this ball game. Stay tight, stay mentally tough, and go at Arizona. Make sure you beat them and don't just hang on to win. There's a difference there, because if you can stay the aggressive, you're going to force Arizona to foul and make mistakes. But this is an important basketball game when we talk about the standings, because Oregon could be sitting at home right now and move into first place, eating popcorn, hummus, gummy bears, whatever else young people eat with the Civil War game tomorrow. So they're going to have a tough go at it. But hey, it's seniors' last game. EJ Singler, you got Woods, Kazemi, Emery. I don't think there's any way Oregon's going to lose in that building with all that emotion that'll be there.
And Artis is back, as you mentioned.
And Artis is back. There's going to be way too much emotion for Arizona, for Oregon State to handle that. So you're looking at a potential loss by Arizona. I know there's a lot of time left in this game. But if that happens, now you set up Oregon having to go on the road to close out. And if they lose, California sitting at home with 3 straight in a row. There could be a 3-way tie if this game gets away from Arizona.
Oregon on to finish the year at Colorado and at Utah. The inbounds, Fontaine is trapped and threw it out of bounds. And boy, oh boy, the turnovers have killed USC. 17 turns on the Trojans.
Take 2.
My running mate in the studio show, Don McClain, talked early in the year. He doesn't know why Arizona doesn't press more often, because when they're pressed, their athleticism is pretty good. There's been several games under 2 minutes to go. They put the press on and pull the game out because the other team turns it over. So this will be a bucket. And throw the press on again if they're able to score there.
Terrell, the rebound on the Lions miss.
Corey, you can look for winning coach, which would be the Arizona coach.
Remaining.
Well, he's trying to sell that foul. He's trying to bump, arch the back. Look at the official.
Or 44.
Arizona's out of timeouts. They come to trap the ball, and USC will burn one of theirs.
33.
With a minute 54 remaining.
35, 32.
And the Trojans leading 79-71.